now we have the finished product, the red lentil soup, and we have some whole grain crackers to go with it. So remember, you get 13 grams of fiber in this soup, plus whatever fiber you get in the crackers that you buy. So that's a pretty good start for a lunch or an evening meal. And now we're going to make tofu egg salad. Instead of using eggs that have cholesterol in them, we're going to use this tofu, and you would need to use firm tofu so that it holds together a little better, and you just mash this with a fork.
So what are some of the benefits of using tofu versus other dairy products?
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Sandra, it's great. It really satisfies you because it's such a healthy protein and healthy fat. But it also really lowers cholesterol. It's beneficial in improving blood sugars. It's something that can be used on a regular basis for people who are concerned about diabetes or pre-diabetes, heart disease. And it's great for the bones, too. It's great for osteoporosis prevention and management.
Wow, you get all that in one little package of
And
1
more.
pound of tofu. Okay, so we have it mashed up like this. And now we're going to add some Vegenaise. And Vegenaise is a mayonnaise that's made without eggs also. So it has no cholesterol in it.
And no oxidized cholesterol
And no
either.
oxidized cholesterol. So, and the flavor is really good in this mayonnaise. Put about 4 tablespoons of this in your tofu, and you mix it up with your fork and just get it all mixed in there really well. We're done with that.
If you haven't tried this before, you're in for a treat. It is extremely good. I've had many patients tell me after your demonstrations at our clinic that this is one of the best treats that they've had in a long time.
Well, they just don't expect tofu to taste this yummy, but it really is yummy. So you get that all mixed in, and then you start to add your seasonings to it. And we're going to add some turmeric. And this has a kind of a bright orangish yellow color to it, and that comes from curcumin, which is in turmeric, and that actually is an antioxidant that helps to prevent cancer growth.
Now, powerfully. In fact, MD Anderson Cancer Center recently at the University of Texas showed that when they add turmeric to other cancer therapies, it dramatically decreases the spread of cancer, and it improves the benefit of all the other therapies they were trying. So it's a powerful anti-inflammatory as well. It lowers the cardiac CRP, that new blood test that is available to us to evaluate our risk for inflammatory problems. And that's far more important than having high cholesterol if you have high inflammation. Turmeric is one of the best ways to lower that inflammation.
So any chance you can, put turmeric in your food just for color and for the nutrition and nutritional benefits you get from using it. But it gives this tofu egg salad kind of the look of egg salad. Egg salad has a very similar color, so you might be able to fool somebody that thinks they're getting egg salad into thinking that's the real thing when it's not. But
it has a nice taste too.
It really does. The Vegenaise has a good flavor to it, and the turmeric gives it a nice...
You've heard that saying, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips. In this case, new study out of Tufts University showed that turmeric actually inhibits the growth of new fat cells in the body. And so if you use turmeric on a daily basis, what will happen is that actually a moment on the lips takes it off the hips.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so use turmeric as one of the aids in weight management as well.
Okay, and now we're going to add some dill weed. Dill weed gives it a lot of good flavor, about a teaspoon.
What are some of the nutrients in dill weed?
Well, dill weed is green, and you know, the more foods that you have with deep, rich color, the more antioxidants you're going to get. And dill weed has lots of antioxidants in it, which also help to prevent cancer growth as well. So boy, you add the turmeric, and then you add the dill weed in here, and the dill weed just pops with flavor. It's really yummy. And then you add, between half a teaspoon and a teaspoon of salt, because tofu doesn't have any salt in it, so it's pretty flat on its own. So you really need to add some seasonings and salt to it to give it that flavor. And now we're going to add a little bit of fiber to it. turmeric doesn't have any fiber, tofu doesn't have any fiber on its own. So we're going to put some fiber in it, and we're going to add some chopped celery. And celery works in your body kind of like a cleanser. It's very good for you. And we're just going to put a little bit of chopped celery in your sandwich spread. You can add a number of different vegetables in this spread. Whatever you like, you can put shredded carrots in. We're going to put the celery, and we're going to put green onions. Green onions are also very flavorful.
Celery has also been shown to be good for blood pressure as well. So whenever you get a chance to eat celery with a meal, take advantage of it.
Okay, and Sandra has some green onions chopped up. We'll just stir this in. Oops, a little bigger bowl. And we're also going to add some dill pickles. Now, dill pickles, there's some brands you can get at your health food store, and it has no vinegar in it. It's got garlic in it and a little bit of salt, and they're really yummy. But you would find them in the refrigerator section at your health food store. They're not on the ordinary shelf, and they're really tasty.
You might be wondering how you can get maybe your husband or your son to eat the tofu. There's kind of some jokes out there about, men don't like tofu. But the reality is that my patients, men, when they try this stuff, they really love it. And it's great for a pre-workout meal. If you have a little bit of tofu before a workout, your stamina increases quite dramatically. And so everybody can benefit from using tofu and benefit from the health improvement.
So here we go. We put the sandwich spread right on the bread, and then you add another slice to it. And this mixture of tofu with the veggies in it is 1 gram of fiber, and then if you use the double fiber bread, you get another 12 grams of fiber. So we have 13 grams of fiber in this one sandwich, and we'll add that to our soup plate. And there you have it, soup and sandwiches. And if you want to add some more fiber, which is always good, you can add some cherry tomatoes, put some carrot sticks and celery sticks on your plate, and you're just pumping it up with fiber. Remember, 1 carrot is 3 grams of fiber. So here you have a plate full of fiber, and we're not done yet. So be sure and come right back.
Oh, that looks great.
Karen Houghton, host of the TV series Naturally Gourmet, has developed a wonderful cookbook from her years of experience preparing tasty and healthy meals from a plant-based diet. In her cookbook Naturally Gourmet, Karen features a wide variety of recipes, from baked breads to sumptuous soups, from excellent entrees to delightful desserts.
I'm Karen Houghton, and if you've been enjoying these programs, I want to tell you about our new website, www.naturallygourmet.com. At that website, we have available DVDs, full set of them from all these cooking shows. We also have available a cookbook called Naturally Gourmet with more recipes and more health information.
Order Naturally Gourmet today for only $24.99 plus shipping and handling at naturallygourmet.com or call 760-723-8082. That's 760-723-8082. Your adventure into healthy living is only a phone call away.